Fire fell from the skies, and the mothership crash-landed. Cubes are everywhere, and a new war has begun. You've seen the new trailers for Season 8 by now, but have you noticed all of their secrets? Let's take a look and dive right in. We first see Headhunter as she leads her squad composed of new Battle Pass skins through the wreckage. She approaches the first of many cubes, and she doesn't know what to think. She's ready for attack. She walks up and taps the cube with her gun. However, from our angle, we can see out through the cube, like it's a translucent window. This immediately raises many questions. Is the cube totally empty on the inside? Is there something hiding in there that we cannot see? How is the outside of the cube purple, yet the inside is see-through? And now we know from playing the Skyfire live event that cubes can be blue as well. Do they turn blue when they sense teamwork or a positive alignment with regard to morality? And now there's even a gold cube on the island. Who knows what to expect from that thing? There's a rumor that all the cubes are actually following the gold cube. Some have speculated the gold cube will be the one to open up new POIs on the map. But don't all of the cubes have a similar ability? We've learned that the cubes are what powered the mothership in the first place. So if all of the cubes scattered across the island become connected at some point, they could unleash a whole new upheaval. A memo from the desk of JB Chimpanski reads, "These cubes are a bigger threat to the island than those aliens could have ever been. They have no face, no speech, but they're sentient and have 6 sides of malice. If you think the corruption they've caused is bad now, you have no idea what can happen if we let them stomp all over the island." And Chimpanski is right. Just when Headhunter thinks the coast is clear, she's wrong. The glyphs on the cube light up, so naturally she decides to open fire on it. Yeah, bad idea. The cube rolls over and crushes her. Then it explodes and sends out thousands of shards. Before the squad can process what's happening, they're surrounded by monsters. But they're no husks as found in Save the World. No, they're actually cube monsters, and they are formed by pieces of the cubes. Most likely, these monsters are actually puppets, controlled by the intelligence of the cube itself. Since the cube is limited to rolling onto one side at a time, it has learned how to replicate moving forces and sends out these monsters as an extension of itself. Not only are the cube monsters terrifying, but they also multiply fast. Forget about the IO and the aliens. These are the new bad guys, and the cubes that produce them are everywhere. But what's interesting to point out is that the Season 8 trailer shows the island in absolute ruins. And if you've played the new map at all, you know that's not actually true. At least not yet. At the end of the Skyfire live event, you can clearly see debris hit Steamy stacks and cause it to explode. But while playing a game of Fortnite, you will notice that Steamy stacks is the same as always. You'd expect it to be obliterated like the Spire, which is why we're a little confused. Did you notice this too? Is Epic playing a trick on us? Or maybe foreshadowing the future destruction of Steamy stacks? Let us know what you think with a comment down below. By the way, Coral Castle is still on the map. What's up with that? Shouldn't that pesky POI be gone by now? Now the Battle Pass trailer has given us our first look at the sideways and how these areas manipulate the island. They can glitch in and out, but will not do so in the middle of a match. Instead, sideways anomalies will pop up on random POIs before entering a match. And not only is the sideways a dark, malevolent, monster-filled reality, but it also seems to be living. The sideways zones kind of resemble giant pimples or tumors on the map, and they appear to have blood vessel-type patterns within their boundaries. Chimpanski states in his memo that this world isn't just colliding with our world, it's bleeding into it. Their environments are covered by a red, orange, purple haze, and all are low-gravity zones. Oh, and you can't build inside of them, so it's all up to your weapons and cunning strategies to outsmart both your opponents and the cube monsters. On another note, we're happy to report that slipstreams are back. However, they're different from the past. Now we're flying through purple air currents that are remnants of alien technology, and they have loops of their own instead of allowing transportation far across the island. Judging by the trailer though, we think some of these may come and go as the season progresses, and some of the slipstreams may combine with one another to form longer loops. We also believe this could be what the code leaks titled Avian referred to last season, hinting that players would be able to fly across the map instead of a new flying creature getting introduced. Do you like the reintroduction of slipstreams to the game? Did you guys pick up on all of the insane weapons introduced in the trailer? Let's point them out. There's the sideways minigun, the boss minigun, and the sideways rifle. These weapons can only be found in anomalies and have the potential to be upgraded using cube monster parts, which are obtainable by defeating the demonic cube monsters. The rifle and the minigun can overheat, so be cautious. The closer to overheating, the more power their output. The auto sniper and harpoon gun are also back. Additionally, turrets have made a valiant return, but use a strange system to activate. Different players actually have to donate gold bars to construction sites depending on where they want the turrets built. We'll see how long that mechanic lasts in the game. You can also see Carnage using a symbiote mythic weapon in the trailer. This can be used to extend Carnage's arm, grab hold of players, and inflict significant damage upon them, similar to Venom's symbiote mythic weapon. You can obtain this by defeating Carnage as a boss in the game. As for another enemy, we've finally gotten a glimpse at the infamous Queen character. She narrates almost the entire Battle Pass trailer for Season 8, and she's trying to intimidate us. But we will not stand for this aggression! The Queen claims we thought we saved our little reality, follows up by stating,
"All you did was prepare it for us."
Yeah, we'll see about that. What we're really interested to learn is how much influence she has on the action of the cubes. The Queen will most likely be the secret skin of the season, and if you hover over the Queen's question mark silhouette in the Battle Pass window, you can see she'll be arriving in 44 days. Prepare yourselves! The trailer has also shown us that Shadow Stones are back, and Torin the Monster Hunter has been investigating them. Torin looks a little like Jules except with white hair, but that's beside the point. Or is it? She has an awesome emote called Sideways Shift that lets her change her skin, similar to that of Joey's in Season 7. And if you're not familiar with Shadow Stones, they actually turn your skin into a ghostly purple silhouette and let you jump higher than normal. Keep a lookout for them on the island and try them out for yourselves. Towards the end of the trailer, we see a squad of Battle Pass characters firing at enemies as they retreat to a hill. Behind them in the distance, we see a tall and ominous creature rise up, but who could it be? Epic seems to be foreshadowing a giant boss creature we'll have to fight later on this season, because there have been no other leaks or hints about this monster. But if we had to guess, we'd say it was the evil creature Siren Head. And if it isn't the creepy Goliath who lurks about in the forest with loudspeaker sounds, then it must be an unspecified entity arriving from the sideways. What do you guys think? Let us know with a comment down below. We're not sure when this monster will show up, but when they do, we'll have to fight it with all our might. And what do you know? Our buddy the Foundation really has been underwater this whole time. We guess he's just been taking a nap at the bottom of the ocean. The trailer has shown us that he's still alive and has amazing waterproof armor on top of that. We can't wait for him to rejoin the fight, but since it seems like Epic has really drawn out his return, we wouldn't be surprised if they waited until the end of the season to reintroduce him. What do you think will happen? We could use a guy like him to contain the sideways. After all, Superman couldn't even help us protect the island. Is there anything in the trailers that caught your eye that we didn't mention? Leave us a comment down below, and we'll catch you next time.